Recording is on.
And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let Me Just Say podcast. I am your host Ray. With me as always, we have Father.
Rest in peace, Nicki Minaj rapping career.
We got Tony.
Yeah, me, I'm right here.
And we just popping in. We got my man Shining Wolf.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Well, chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah, man.
Letting your true self shine.
That's right.
Gotta do that every day. So what's on the menu for today, folks?
Well, even though Nicki Minaj's retirement is one of the things I did want to talk about, I also wanted to talk about the Straight Pride Parade that happened last week. And I want to know your thoughts about that happening. Because it only from what I've seen and what I've read, only 300 people participated in it. It was like 20 at first, then it was like 300. And at that Straight Pride Parade, there was more people kind of protesting that than people actually attending the parade. So I want to know your opinion on the Straight Pride Parade that happened.
I don't care either way, to be honest with you. I don't think it's something that's like, oh, so shameful, but I don't really care to really join it either. Unless it's going to be a lot of hoes there, then maybe I'll think about it. But other than that, don't give a shit. And I don't really see that happening since, a lot of women are progressive, so I don't really see a lot of women being there. And Republican women aren't any fun anyway, so that's who's going to be there. They ain't no fun, so I don't really care to join.
What about you, Father?
So just like Shining Wolf said, I didn't care at first because being straight is straight, being gay is gay. You know what I mean? Like I understand the gay pride because they've been marginalized, so they just need to remind themselves that they're great and they're worthy and shit. Like that's cool. I'm down with that. But the straight pride parade is just a whole bunch. Like first of all, most of the people who was in that straight pride parade was all conservative undesirables. So why do my thing about like the LGBT community really for real is sometimes they need to know how to just ignore shit. Like
Yeah,
not
that's one
everybody
thing.
needs your damn like comment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
all right,
That's
somebody's being
exactly right.
homophobic. Somebody's being homophobic. What are they gonna do to you specifically? Are they gonna, stop your money? Are they gonna do anything to disenfranchise you in any way that hurts you
Oh, that's a
economically, politically, socially? Like, if that motherfucker just
that's
sitting there
one
talking
thing.
shit, talking about, oh, gay people are disgusting. All right, shit. People talk shit all the time. Like every
Right.
group can, if we want to use that logic. But this whole straight pride parade, no, like it was the undesirables that did it, and like it was only really a big thing because y'all made it a big deal. Everyone else that was straight was kind of chilling, especially niggas. Niggas was the real one that was chilling. We didn't care one bit. So yeah, like it was only really that big because they made it hot. I didn't even know it was a straight pride parade until gay Twitter made it a big deal.
They give a bunch of years, all these marginalized groups, they give a lot of knee jerk reaction. And it kind of just eggs people on to try to intentionally irritate them for real.
What about you, Tony? What you think?
I think they just doing that for attention, man. That's all I think it is. A straight pride parade. If I see a straight pride parade, I'm just going to turn that shit to a party or some shit like, oh boy, say if it's some hoes there, then yeah, but that's just attention
Mhm.
shit. That's just like
That's what it means.
that's almost like when somebody say you always put something like if you post something about something, it's always gonna be that one person on a comment gonna say some negative shit. That's how
Right.
straight pride is. That's how straight pride is. Like, we having a gay pride, well, we gonna have a straight pride because that make us less of
Yeah.
a man. Fuck out of here, man. If you wasn't even doing that pride, you probably be on the internet like just talking shit about everything that's good, just to be that negative person. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's shit. Since gay pride is pretty ratchet, straight pride can be ratchet too. As I said, if there ain't no party like that, then I don't even really care.
Okay, when I looked at it, the first thing I did look at it, like I said, was the numbers, and I saw that about 300 people like participated. Do y'all know how many people participated in the Pride Parade in DC?
A lot.
28,000. So,
I think
so
I
right,
think I think people when they see the pride, when they see the straight parade, they probably just jumped in like, oh my gosh, hey, let's talk to some hoes, let's just get in.
yeah, most of the people were there. I think most of the people there was just a troll. Like a lot, I feel like a lot of people there, like it was led by a gay man. That's the funny part. I think what's his name, Milo Yiannopoulos or something like that. The nigga Milo
Milo
Oh,
Yiannopoulos.
I know him.
Yiannopoulos. Yeah.
I know him. Yeah, I know him. Yep.
Yeah,
That gay conservative dude. Yeah.
yeah, he was the one that led the parade. So, which makes it even more funny because he's gay, and and so
Yeah, but he's not progressive really. So
he,
he's not a progressive guy at all.
he's
He doesn't really like the left like that. He don't like their viewpoint. So
yeah, he's a Republican. That man's a real Republican and shit.
He's
And
a hardcore Republican too.
he's a hardcore Republican. So that right there, I was like, okay, this is a troll. I laughed at it. I told people all the time I laughed at it, but I didn't really see it as a big deal. And like all of y'all said, I didn't care either. I looked at it, I laughed at it, but other than that, I didn't care. I didn't mark it on my calendar. I wasn't like waiting for this to happen. It was just like, all right. I felt like, and then like Wallace said, I felt like y'all should have just looked at it and then just gone about your business.
Yeah,
To
like
me,
that Chris
and
Brown
like,
gift.
yeah, like how was that? It's like that part. It's like that part. It's like when you're having a party and you know your party's lit, but someone you don't like was like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw a party too," but you know nobody likes them, so you
Yeah.
know that shit ain't gonna be. You know your shit ain't gonna be lit, so you don't give it all the attention. That's what I felt like the LGBT should have done that, and that's why I said as well. If you are against the straight pride parade and you're there, you're a fucking idiot. Like you have no business being there. For real, from what it looked like, it did look whack because it was just a bunch of white people in American flag, like dripped in American flag and all that other stuff. Old white women. So unless you like old white hoes, they're your hoes. It's like
you said old.
You
You
like
said
dry milk?
old.
old white women.
Old
Oh
decrepit
no.
white women.
Yeah, look like somebody's fourth grade teacher. Old white women. Like
And let me tell you this: between a straight party and a gay party, they toss one of them big ass fucking parties just to even think about it from the jump. Anyway, and they bring in hoes. So if you go from a straight party to a gay party, they'll have colors, balloons. They bring their little straight female friends. They be showing, yeah, they actually really party. And
yeah,
they actually
Yeah.
really party.
Yeah,
So
ain't
you be
no
having a march, them that Joan tossing candy. It's like, oh, happy and shit. Motherfuckers be
I don't
jumping
know
out,
what's wrong with
drinking.
straight people.
Straight party be, I mean, you have it's same thing like it's like a black person carry out a white person family reunion or something like that. It's kind of just bland compared to there's no flavor. You know what I'm saying? We have a family reunion, yeah, cars, basketball, everybody cooking. It's just their parties are different, man.
Yeah, because a lot of
exactly.
straight parties be. I never been to gay party, but a lot of straight parties be like, eh.
And the only thing
Cause
that
you,
only And the only thing that white people do is probably to get drunk more, but they don't have like no fun type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Other
Yeah.
than the orgy, yeah.
Yeah, usually when like someone's throwing a party, there's always that one dude who's like, "Where the bitches at?" He's like, "Yo, where the bitches at, man?" And the way I looked at it from the LGBT point of view, Tony, I know you don't drink, but you remember when the white people say when they see all the new kids, they just get drunk and stumble onto the ship. You know
Yeah.
what they usually say? I remember my first beer.
Yeah.
And I look at that as like, oh, I remember my first movement. That's what it's like. But I feel like black people. I looked at them black people. It's like, oh, I remember my first move, but I gave a damn. It's like you just shouldn't have gave a damn. There's obviously 300 to 28,000. All right, and that's in DC. Boston is way bigger than DC. So if
Boston,
28,000,
San Diego, them places turn up.
yes. Yes. Like there was more people at the parade when Boston won the damn World Series. Why are you tripping? And I feel like a lot of straight people was like that too. And I don't get what a lot of. And first off, a lot of people was really trying to like dig this deep. They was trying to find the deeper philosophy. It's like, why are you really having this? Are you just doing this because you want to feel oppressed and all that other stuff? And I'm thinking to myself, no, they just doing it because they want to. If anybody wants to like think white people wants to feel oppressed or like they want to feel like they're victims too, no. Just feel like they just did it because they want to. Just like every time when they ask why is there no white white history month, it's like you just ignore them. Like you already know why there's no White History Month. They just trying to like get on your nerves. Just let that shit slide.
So
You're
and they
being
do that shit
trolled
on
in your
purpose.
opinion, pretty much.
Yeah, they do that shit on purpose because they know you gonna react.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this whole parade is like, I think they did this just to piss off the LGBT, and it worked.
Yeah,
Like
and it
it's
works.
hook, line, and sinker.
If nobody gave a fuck, it wouldn't have worked.
And that's what I was telling people. And it was like, if you really didn't give a fuck, none of this shit would happen. Like nothing. And let me
Give
stop
too much of
repeating
a fuck.
myself. In
You take
conclusion,
yourself too seriously. That's when you take yourself too seriously that you gotta respond to every little fucking thing somebody say, and therefore you feed them into keep on doing it because every time they do it, you respond. If you stop responding, then they'll eventually stop trying to egg you on. That's elementary. Like that's like literally shit your parents teach you in elementary school.
yeah, and that's why I say I remember my first movement because I like a lot of them like the littlest thing, especially the LGBT. I'll say it, the littlest thing, the LGBT. They're just like trying to start a movement on it. Oh, you're being homophobic, transphobic. Oh, I'm being oppressed and all that other stuff. Like y'all just full on. It's like, and then I feel like black people should probably tell y'all take it easy. It's not that serious.
They'd be like, I don't want trans women. They go, what did you just say? Trans women, sis? Male scumbag. All off of something as simple as that.
I think they just want to be important. They just want to be important. Nobody ain't talking about that shit.
Now, they want to be. They want to be untouchable. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. I second that.
They want to be untouchable. But they got to understand that nobody is safe. You gonna get cracked on, especially y'all. So
nobody's untouchable.
Everybody gonna crack jokes on everybody. Everybody catches it. Nobody is special. He's like, oh, but we die, and gay kids get displaced from homes. Black men get killed by the cops for doing nothing. So what? We could go about this if we want to. If you really want to have this conversation, we could do it.
We could go tit for tat, baby.
We could go tit for tat. Ain't no woe is me. I'm more oppressed than everybody. Stop it. If we could catch a joke, knowing the shit that we done been through, you can catch a joke too.
No bullshit.
Any last words on the straight pride parade thing from y'all?
Nope.
Gay people, I love you, but calm down sometimes. That's all I'm saying. It ain't that sometimes. Emphasis on
All right.
sometimes.
All
For
right.
one of y'all.
The next topic, I want to talk about them DBZ audio leaks. Have y'all heard them?
That
No.
shit was hilarious.
Bruh,
I got
I
all of
laughed.
them. I got all of them
Explain.
downloaded on my computer.
Explain.
Okay. So it started off with some dirty talk between actually it started off between Goku saying that his son was gay, his son was a faggot, and was soft and gay. And that's why I got so much that's mainly why I got so much negative energy towards it. Then the second one was Chi Chi talking, saying something perverted about her son sound kind of incestuous, but it was all of it was in joke, like parody, and it was like some other gay stuff between Mr. Popo and Kami, and yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm done. Anybody want to ask something in on that knows something about it, Raymond?
I just know that it was funny as hell. Because when I initially heard about it, it was just like they was just like in the studio just messing around, just saying a whole bunch of stupid dumb shit that when you with your boys and shit, you gonna say dumb shit. You
Yeah,
gonna say the most offensive dumb shit you could possibly do. And that's what they was doing. But
yeah.
it got leaked. Somebody leaked it, and speculation is that it's a representative of one of the guys that got let go of Funimation for the exact same reason. He apparently got caught saying like some homophobic stuff or whatever, and like they let him go. I forgot his name.
Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, him. So when he got let go, it's speculated that like one of the members of his legal team or whatever leaked that tape or that series of tapes to the internet.
Hmm.
My
Yeah,
friends.
people just
I
made.
don't really believe that because Funimation seem to have a thing against him in particular for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Podcast.
I don't really understand why, but they're going through court about that shit right now. So I'm sure all the details are gonna come out after it's all said and done.
Hey,
Right.
how long is it? How long
So
is it?
so there's like 4 or 5 of them
It's
that's like
about
a minute
it,
long, and then
the link I
there's two
gave
of them
you.
that's 4.
Go ahead.
Then there's 2 of them that's like 4 minutes long, and the rest of them are like a minute long or so.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The Mr. Popo joint was funny as shit though.
I like the one where Goku says faggot. That shit killed me. That
I was
one,
laughing
Stop
because
juvenile shit.
it's
Goku
like
already
just like the bridge parody.
yeah,
pretty much.
just bro. Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first. I thought it was just the abridged people. It was like, oh shit, no, that's real Goku. Never mind.
Yeah. But it's like the other conversation. People taking themselves too seriously again. Where they're getting offended by some jokes made by some voice actors that wasn't supposed to even get out in the first place.
Like at all.
Exactly. It's nothing serious. But I understand why people are like getting on them though, because they was talking about Vic Mignon doing this and doing that offensive. But behind closed doors they saying a bunch of but making homophobic jokes and stuff. So I guess that's why people kind of got on it and carried
I
it
mean,
because
yeah.
of what they was doing, what they felt like they was doing to Vic Mignon. And that's not just me speculating. That's me hearing people talk. Because I keep my ear to the ground on a lot of these type of things.
I mean, yeah, they're super offensive, but I laughed. I can't laugh. Nah, I'm
Offensive shit is funny. I don't care what nobody says. It's
yeah,
funny.
yeah, offensive shit is funny.
If it ain't offensive, 9 times out of 10, it's not that funny.
Plus, most of the comedy you hear is offensive. Cartoon humor is offensive. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Don't be tripping.
It ain't.
What's that?
Is that Uncle Phil?
Eddie Murphy Raw.
What y'all
That's-
talking about?
The Funimation leaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about the Funimation leaks.
I ain't listened to him. So I don't know what was said.
It was basically a lot of like immature gay shit. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a lot of immature gay. Like it had Goku saying like, "Could you suck me off for like the training? Could one of you guys suck me off in the training and all that other stuff?" Another one had like basically
That brother,
What happened with Ray?
I think he got disconnected.
Said he joined or something.
They said he joined.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like it's basically what Goku calling Gohan faggot. Krillin talking about how 18 is a bitch or something like that. And the real long one is where like Piccolo rapes Yamcha and Kami is asking Mr. Popo for the sacred appointment. So
Sacred on it.
Well, so it was just the voice actors fucking around. Is what
Yeah.
Pretty much.
but it was on studio time for one. And I don't know why they didn't not delete none of this. I don't know.
They probably thought it was hilarious, but I don't know if they never planned on doing that. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I laughed too. As immature it was, I laughed too. I laughed because it was stupid. Like
You want to know what I think it is too. You want to know what I think it is. So I just feel like when white people do offensive jokes, for the most part, they overdo it. Like they'll find some of the most disturbing shit to joke about, and then just overdo the joke.
Yeah, those jokes were a little bit overdone, a little bit. I stopped listening that long. But yeah, they were overdone, but they was funny at the beginning.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, bro, we get it, yeah. But then they just keep going and going, and then they just kill the joke.
I think Ray said that before. Ray said if we really want white people to stop saying nigga, let them say it because they kill things quickly.
that's always been my logic on everything. Because white people just know how to fuck up things.
They sure do.
They sure do. But at the same time, but at the same time,
like the Me Too movement.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ.
But we've already touched on that many a time. So, do y'all think their job is in jeopardy? Because I don't see it as a big deal, except for the whole Vic Mañana thing being fired. But other than that, like I feel like in about 2 weeks, people are going to forget.
Yeah, Big Man, y'all wasn't fired for that though. Like,
People forget.
They
3 days later, Ray.
Yeah, people gonna forget. People talking about Toei gonna take it back from Nation. I'm like,
I don't think they're gonna get fired because first of all, those voices are iconic. They're not just gonna get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
And also, number two, it's the nerd community, bro. They can act all offended if they want to, but they gonna get over it. They always do. They always do little sucker shit like that. Then the next day they don't say nothing at all. Look at PewDiePie, sad nigga. You know, people got mad, people got offended. I'm not supporting a racist. Nigga still has like the most subscribers on YouTube. Fuck out my face. He married and is living his best life. Y'all gonna forget it. Man, ain't nothing gonna happen.
White people don't get canceled like that.
Good point.
Yeah, I basically said the same thing. I said I think they're waiting for it to blow over, and then like I'm pretty sure like once it blows over, people are just gonna forget. I know Toei is like real mad about it, but
Are they?
they're mad. I'm pretty sure they're mad because, like I said, they did it on studio stuff. Like the one with Yamcha and Yamcha, Piccolo, Popo, and Kami. That one had their background music to it, like, and then it had the DBZ sounds and like that one. They like literally put a story to that one. So, and but other than that, yeah, I don't see it like going that much further.
Yeah, it's probably because they got that Kakarot joint coming out. They ain't about to take them out unless all the voice acting is finished for it anyway.
Hey, look, don't Funimation, is that a Japanese
Yeah,
No, it's
that's the
American.
people that do.
I was about to ask the corporation, is it American or Japanese?
It's Japanese. They do One
No,
Piece and
Funimation.
Dragon Ball Z and shit like that.
Now Funimation is American. That's an American dubbing
Funimation is
company.
American.
Yeah. Oh, he has his Koei.
Oh, no, I know Koei was Japanese. I was talking about Funimation.
Yeah. Oh, Funimation. Yeah, they're
I
American.
was about to say, Japan be wilding. They'll remove a whole video game character for allegations.
Allegation they did something. Well, if they did something that they don't like, they removed them from Yakuza, I think.
Yeah, that's the game I'm talking about.
Yeah, they removed the guy's likeness in the character and put somebody else in his place.
I don't know. I know they removed him, but because he was a comedian and he did a show. But I think he didn't know that it was. I think him comedians didn't know it was for like the Yakuza at the time.
I mean, they did it to Chris Benoit. That's
Chris
real life.
Benoit.
Who? Exactly.
Well, I mean, Chris Benoit a whole nother.
I know he's a whole nother situation, but it's like if you don't think they might get removed, I don't know because there's ways like you can't even make a Chris Benoit character in WWE.
Oh, they remove it quick.
Yes, they remove it, and if you do it too much, I've heard people they'll shut down your 2K account for that. Like, no, that's a big no.
They still got his movesets at all?
I mean, the crippler crossface. I mean, a lot of people use it, so it's not going to be called the crippler crossface, but and the flying headbutt. Like, I'm pretty sure other people has used it. Like,
yeah, he got the flying headbutt from the Dynamite team.
Yeah. So movesets, the movesets are there. I'm pretty sure.
Speaking of wrestling, I heard about Ric Flair trying to sue Brother E.
Yeah, for Becky Lynch's the man shit.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't see that going nowhere any further because he doesn't copyright the man.
Supposedly he filed it, but it still seems a little weird. Because you never really refer to yourself as the man. You just say you got to beat the man.
Yeah.
To be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah, but that's a whole different catchphrase compared to the man. Copyright is weird. It's very weird. Every time you think you get ready to understand it, you don't.
Yeah, I don't see that going. I don't see that getting very far.
So, like, there's the singer's thing, but then there's the wrestler's thing. There's the rapper game, then it's Triple H the games. It was hard to interview. Matter of fact, Logic was somebody tried to sue. Someone tried to sue Logic for the name Logic, but his name was DJ Logic, and they were totally considered different since he was a DJ and Logic was a rapper. So
Y'all remember when the game tried to sue Triple H?
did he?
Yes.
Yeah, that was also stupid.
Yeah, but since one is a rapper and the other one is a wrestler, I'm sure that did. Yeah,
Well, Triple H was before the game anyway, so it was stupid for him to even try to sue him for that.
after I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what came first. The Agent had so many nicknames over the years.
King of Kings, Cerebral Assassin, Blue Blood.
Crab Blood, Crab Reed, Triple Reach. But the first hungry.
Okay. So, any last words on the DBZ leaks?
That's all I gotta say.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping there was more, but the stuff I got, it was good enough. Poor Yanta though. Poor Yanta though. Yanta always get paused the
No
button, and
respect.
he gets no respect.
He has no respect. No respect at all.
All right. Y'all heard about which I want to talk about? Azalea Banks, the Millennial Mammy thing, or Jay-Z talking about his thing about like single parent household.
Let's go to the Millennium Manny or whatever. Mammy.
I care less for Azalea Banks and anything she got to say.
Are you talking about what she said about Lizzo?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how you doing today, Xavier?
I'm very well. How are you?
Did you see it, or is y'all going
We're
tomorrow?
going on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
Yes.
For some reason, I thought y'all was going tonight.
Mm-mm.
Um,
I a lot of people didn't read what she said, and they already canceled what she was saying because of previous actions that she's had, and things that she say. But I mean, if you really listen to what Azalea says, because a lot of people do come for her, but people don't know that because Azalea is the more harsh one, and she really goes at you really really hard. So a lot of people don't really know like a lot of the stories and a lot of the things that she say, and people try to make her seem like she lies about certain
she pulls
things.
no punches. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and that's why she's not making it because she has no cut cards and she's not kissing no one's ass and she's not letting no one fuck her to get somewhere. And that's why I feel like her career really didn't go anywhere because her career was going that route, but she's not going to let you play her. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I'm just giving you an idea of like what she was like why a lot of people are not giving her the time of day now about this Lizzo comment. And the things though, like the things that she was saying, I can really understand what she's saying. Because I feel like I know the route she's trying to go. I just feel like it came out really harsh. But I think a lot of people feel the same way because honestly, like who like do y'all listen to Lizzo's music?
I listened to True First yesterday. As soon as that, like, I know that song been like number one, I guess, or like it was on the billboards.
Right.
But I listened to that song yesterday.
Yeah, and I like she comes onto the stage and she's dressing wild and jumping around with her flute and stuff like that, and that's what she talks about. And she talks about Lizzo's playing for white people, And people are like, no, she has black fans. You know, she's not doing this. That's her. But I'm like, but is that really Lizzo? Because when you look at her before all the fame, she wasn't doing all that.
She wasn't.
She was just playing her instruments. And she wasn't this wild, which is fine. Because obviously you have to have like a look. You have to kind of have like this character when you come out and stuff like that, maybe. But I just feel like she is kind of putting on a little bit extra now that she's getting that fame, and that can be fine because Lady Gaga was like that too. But Lady Gaga had kind of always been funky though. I don't see Lizzo being around for that long though.
Same.
Because people don't. I mean, we're speaking facts. We're gonna speak facts. Like people just don't uphold bigger people in the industry that high.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that. Like, I mean, if you really think about it, like, how great is Jill Scott? She
Phenomenal.
never reached that level until Jennifer Hudson really started slimming down. She wasn't really reaching that level until she started slimming down, and all of a sudden you starting to see her more and more stuff. In my opinion, because I'm a big Jennifer Hudson fan. And like we were seeing her, but it's like she started getting more stuff as she got smaller, more ad campaigns, more this and that. And same with like Adele is a little different, I think, simply because she is white. And like a lot of people don't think this race thing really matters. I said it really does matter.
No, it does matter because she was called out for that when she was thanking Beyonce at that one award, that one Grammys.
Mm.
And they was trying to call her out because they was trying to say she made a slick comment because she inspired her and her black friends, and they was trying to say like that was like kind of slick.
Mm.
And I was like, maybe.
Yeah, but then like her career also wasn't really doing that much, and it's like I'm curious: is Lizzo's career going to be really flourishing for this long? Because she is really making a mockery of herself. Like she's doing a lot, and I understand she claims to love being her size, but I just take note of how she acts and like the stuff that she's putting on, and she's like, oh, you're just mad because I'm comfortable in my skin, but I'm just like you're doing a lot, in my opinion. Like for someone your size, and you're putting on all these outfits and like. It's like, are you like, what are you really trying to prove right now? So I feel like she's just doing a lot just to say, oh, big girls can do this. But I'm like, is this really you? I don't know. Like, it's just, I have a lot of opinions on it. And then I can understand what Azalea was saying, but a lot of people just didn't like how Azalea came at her like that. And then, the Cardi B comments and all this other stuff. But I feel like everyone's been saying what Azalea Banks was saying. It's just that Azalea Banks made it known, so it's easier to attack someone who's more open about it.
Okay. I think you brought it up first, Xavier, and I think I seen it on your Facebook page about it, and I read about it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and when I first looked at it before I read it, I was already judging it before I read it because, like, I don't know, like I think Azalea Banks is talented, but her mouth, like I said, like I'm glad she don't kiss no ass, but her mouth does get her in more trouble than it needs to be.
Yeah,
and I'll leave it at that. But I've always said Azalea Banks is talented, but I wish when she's in the news, people talk about her music than her being controversial.
Yeah,
that's nonsense. But when I did read it, I kind of understood.
Yeah,
because
like you understand what she's saying though. Like it's like I can see what she means.
Yeah. So, and then it reminded me of you when you put that Facebook post of her and Megan Thee Stallion, and the comment was, "Does Megan Thee Stallion do other things to shake her ass?"
Yeah.
And like I can't, like a lot of people, like they would get mad at that, but me myself, I understood what you were saying because even though I know about what she does outside of rapping and all that other stuff, all you do see is her like
Shaking her
shaking her
ass
ass,
or
shaking her
bending
ass.
over, and I literally saw a new picture in a new video of Meg Thee Stallion, and she's literally doing the same thing. I swear to God, I don't see no one talk about her music like that or posting her music or her videos. It's literally of her just shaking her ass and wearing the corsetish, harness outfits.
You want to know what
Literally.
I think it is? I think it's a lot of. I think it's fake hoes trying to hoe vicariously through her. Because the girls that are listening to her music are not about that life.
Elaborate.
Exactly, and that's why I said she does, but I feel like everybody just cares when she shake her ass, and like and like DJ Academic said, half of the people know she can rap, and the other half just care about shaking her ass. Now we're starting to look like 75% knows that just want to see her shake her ass, male or female, and 25% knows she raps and like does other stuff. And I've said this before, and it's like if she's getting a degree for like marine biology to be a marine biologist and all that other stuff, that's dope. Why don't we focus on that? I've seen, and you know me, it's like I can watch so many as a straight man. I can watch so many ass shaking before I even get bored, and I'm like, what else can you do? So,
And I'm just
like,
curious, is she going to pursue this marine biologist
It's healthcare.
career? Because your image, I don't care what any fucking body say, your image really does matter.
It does.
And
You're
if
right.
you're going to be out here doing all this stuff, they're like, I don't want her working at for my company. All she do is shake her pum pum and rap about hot girl summer. Like I don't want her. Then she's not professional. I don't want her representing our company. But then there might be someone. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. Like I mean, she might have a chance because of her name, maybe. But it's
Yeah.
like I'm just thinking, like seriously, like who is really going to hire her after all this whole stint? Um, but hey,
and you 100% have the right to feel like that, and
and
that's what
I'm
I,
just
and that
curious.
was
And I be telling people, I'm like, I'm just asking, and I'm just curious. I said my fave female rapper is Lil Kim. I love Lil Kim. She talks nasty as fuck. I mean, I'm like, I'm not judging Meg Thee Stallion. I'm seriously just asking though, like, does she do anything else? And some people wrote me on the side. They're like, what do you mean? She's this, she's that. I said, okay, well, show me.
Did they ever show you Xavier?
What you think?
no. And I'm not gonna lie because I do see her in a college uniform, but Lil Wayne went to college. What is that? I tell people all the time. That's good that she's going to school, but Lil Wayne went to school. All right, what is that? Like he went to school for business management. At least with his degree, he like started Young Money and like was doing business ventures. And like it's good. I like seeing rappers doing stuff outside, male or female, outside of rapping. Like Ice Cube, he was doing movies. Queen Latifah, a perfect example. Uh, not only she raps, she acts, she sings, she does cosmetic lines. Like,
But at the same time, that's not like a field. But the thing is, though, Queen Latifah was never really like a Lil Kim, though. So I feel like when
no,
people,
she's more conscious.
yeah, like so, when people think of her working, like representing her company, they're not like she's not someone that's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Lil Kim also had different ways of her too, because not all the time the Lil Kim be half naked on the thing. Not every video, and sometimes she would rap a little differently. So I think that also helped her and have different looks of her. So I mean, hey, maybe Megan Thee Stallion might have a different look by next year, act a different way. I don't
I
know.
mean, she's doing Hot Girl Semester, so maybe then we'll see the the other side of Megan Thee Stallion after all this ass shaking. But like I said, it's like I've seen that so many times. I'm like, all right, what's next?
Yeah, because I swear to goodness, I don't know why people were going off on Jermaine Dupri so hard like that. Like they don't know what he was trying to say. I'm like, why are y'all faking right now?
I think it's. I mean, they're always gonna do that.
I said,
They're
y'all know
always
what he meant. Y'all know exactly what he was trying to say because I've said the same shit too. I'm like, y'all rapping about the same shit. So did the men. The only thing is that he just didn't. He wasn't talking about no men right now. He was just talking about the
Yeah, he was
girls.
just talking about the women.
I say the same thing about the dudes. I'm like, all these new boys, all the young boy this, NBA that, little this. I'm like, y'all all rapping the same shit. Literally the same thing. This is like, I'm like, how are y'all getting anywhere? Like, it really surprises me that they actually all have fans. I'm like, but don't y'all all talk and rap the same?
I ain't sleep.
Somebody sleep.
Well, I think that's Clarence.
Kern's out for the count.
Yeah.
Dang, our conversation not boring.
Nah, he works. So
Mm. He said it's boring. Going to sleep. Bye.
like, go ahead, Xavier.
Oh, nothing really else more to say. It's just I am getting kind of tired of today's music. I've been saying that for years, and I'm tired of seeing Meg Thee Stallion shaking her ass. I'm ready to see something else. I'm like, all right, girl, give me something else, please.
As someone who was there at the beginning, even if I was tired of it, I can't say it in person because you can't speak ill of your kids. Ain't that right, Ray?
Right, right. But you do take it to the side, and it's like, all right, you need this license.
Yeah, yeah. I
Not in
understand.
public, but you like take it to the side. Be like, all right, what you did was, that's cool, but let's flip it up. Let's show them a different side of you. That's what you gotta.
Yeah, and she kind of
Like,
did that. She had the whole anime shit. I like that.
yeah, yeah, and
I just want to know how I just want to know how true is she really into anime?
I think she said her top shows was like Inuyasha, My Hero, and Sailor Moon or some shit.
oh, that's your standard black women anime star.
Talking about say typical
This nigga woke up.
Yeah,
or
The
stereo.
black,
shows.
yeah, the
I think
stereotypical
she
black
said
women
she
anime
also.
star.
I think she said
To
she
show
also
me,
watched Outlaw Star too. I don't know how true that is
You
though.
said she also what?
She watched like Outlaw Star.
Mm. I mean, cause
That's
like
kind of
I
like
know when people
mainstream.
see me, like they be like, "You like anime?" So it's like that's why I'm like trying not to like judge her too much.
Well, I think she a nigga nerd. That's the problem.
You said she's who?
A nigga nerd.
Oh, yeah. So, oh.
I think she had on a whole game of jumpsuit one time too.
she had a Todoroki fit.
But she also had like this, like top and bottom shorts and stuff, and her like
Mm.
in her face on it.
All right. Any last words on the Millennial Manny thing?
Uh, People don't listen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I guess Lizzo. For some reason, yesterday I listened to your song, and the only reason I did is because of Xavier. Because I guess I'd never heard you first until then, and I was like, okay, this is catchy, but I've heard this before, so
Like I will say, like that little ad campaign she's doing for Absolute Vodka. I
uh
like that
huh.
little commercial. It's cool, and I like the little song. I'm pretty sure that's her song, and I was like, okay, I like this, but you know,
Hey y'all, I'm gonna have to dip out on y'all for the
It's
rest
all
of the
right. It's all
show.
good. It's all good.
All
That's
right, so
fine. You want to give your last words right now?
no, my brother, I enjoy the rest of y'all show.
All right,
Shining
bro.
Wolf out.
All right, take it easy.
All right. What's next on the agenda, brother Raymond?
You basically sent me a video that was that Tariq Nasheed retweeted about this man in Chicago. He threw a brick in a Chinese nail salon because
Yes.
they were disrespecting black women in there. And you wanna go ahead and talk about it?
Yeah. So, brother in Chicago threw bricks and vandalized a Chinese store that was known for disrespecting black women on multiple occasions after they were warned multiple times to cut it out. So he went in there, said, "I already done warned you. Stop disrespecting black women because they give you your money, and they the reason why why you in business right now. If you're gonna serve this community, and you haven't done so, so." And it's funny because as he was saying this, there were black women already in the store getting their nails done. So as he's saying all of this, he's like, "You know what? You can leave now, but if you're not gonna leave, step away from the window." So then he proceeded to throw bricks at the store and at the window, and the cops were called and everything. He got arrested, and the community actually bailed him out. So a lot of people, the reactions are pretty mixed. A lot of people appreciate like the message behind him doing that, but the method of doing it is a little bit questionable
Mhm.
because we don't want to just like just destroy other people's shit. People work hard for their shit. We don't want to just do that. But at the same time, like when is enough going to be enough? When are we going to tell people and mean what we say? Like if you're going to serve our community, you're going to respect us. And it is a common theme in like black neighborhoods that have a lot of immigrants like working there and having stores and shit. That disrespect is pretty common in those areas. So while I do appreciate the gesture and I do appreciate, what he was trying to do, I don't. I mean, okay, so I agree with him throwing the bricks only because they were worn multiple times and there was context. But at the same time, there's still that little part of me that goes, this probably could have been done a different way. But that's probably just me. But in this certain context, I will accept the fact that our brother did it to protect, to not only to protect black women, but to send a statement that this will not be tolerated in our neighborhood, type shit. And that's how I feel about that.
Hmm.
Uh, shoot.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Was you done with your statement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you too. But me, I would have used the bat. I feel like a bat would have got you. Because I'm not gonna say the brick was lazy, but a bat is more efficient with things.
What are you
It's like that, and I like baseball bats. But
on your ice cube?
huh?
You on your ice cube?
Uh, I got it from Italian mobsters because they always use baseball bats.
And I was talking
And
about when he went in there and told the dude to give him his money. He started racking up that office with a baseball bat.
oh yeah, I mean yeah, that too. But you obviously a baseball bat, you like you. It's probably a baseball bat would get people's attention. The brick was good, but it's like people didn't know what he was doing. I felt like if he'd have walked in there with a baseball bat, people would have left. Like,
That's true too.
but I like you because obviously this is not happen in one shop like in Chicago. I can tell you stories of like a bunch of Chinese stores, the weave owners and the nail salons. Like they will either say something in their language to black women and all that other stuff, or disrespect black women and all that stuff. So like fights and all that be happening, and like there has been black men that has protested against them shops. Like they'll tell people like don't go in there. They disrespect black women. We're looking out for you, and people don't walk in anyway. So my only thing is I'm glad he did it, but I hope it wasn't for nothing.
Uh,
Like, because sometimes this stuff is like it's real good to see, but other than that, it really doesn't go to nothing because they always go back to that place.
mhm. Well, you something happened around at the shoppers in Largo. Uh, by the shoppers in Largo, there was a liquor store, and one of the dudes, always got how a liquor store always got them foreign dudes in there working, and they got smart with some women. She asked a simple question, and the younger black guy, told him not to talk to him like that. Then the dude was like, "Get out my store," when ring up the dude's stuff. So he shoved something over, like, "Don't be talking to," it was an older lady. You know something about a young black man? They go. Most of us going to protect older black women, especially older black women. But they tackled him. When they held him against his will because they're not authorized to do that. He wasn't stealing nothing. But people try to protest and close that liquor store down. I don't know if it happened, but some people just are so out for themselves. Not just our community, but it seems heavy in our community a lot. It looks like a lot of people just look out for themselves and how they feel about things. They don't care. But there are better ways of doing it. Yeah, we can try to get people to stop going places, but some people just looking out for themselves. But I'm not sure if that liquor store is still open, but I feel like it is because a lot of people didn't care. But there is better ways of doing it. I don't know if we have the resources yet to do it. And what I mean, like, far as like, it's things like one of the ways of getting rid of it is to be you need a certain amount of money, but one way of doing it is buying up the because they usually don't own the building they renting out. You can buy up that and kick them out. Or I mean, I'm sure there's other ways. I just can't think of none right now off the top
I
of my
mean,
head.
the way you just said would be cool if only for the fact that there wasn't buyers like racism and shit.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I believe it.
Because the same shit happened in Nipsey Hussle when he was buying up the spots in the storefront that he got. There was like police and there was like a whole bunch of shit happening that like didn't make no sense. Like they was doing inspections when they didn't need to and shit like that. He explained all of that in the interview too. So it
Well,
was
it's the racist ways of keeping us down and that people don't see because if we're able to build, we have another Black Wall Street, but they don't want that because this what things like Black Wall Street is what funded people like MLK and people like Malcolm X and and all a bunch of all the other civil rights movement leaders that we don't hear about.
yeah, you're right.
So that's why a lot of I learned that Subway won't let black people own a store. So I believe you on that one. There's a lot of that, but we got to keep fighting and keep going for it. But we our problem our community still work to still focus on the. I mean, around our age group is getting better. You know what I'm saying? People like
Yeah.
Nipsey, and I'm seeing other people that I went to school with. We're all talking about business on a different level. Some people, having debates on what to do. Like, we've been told stuff like, get you a house.
Yeah.
But I'm learning now, there's people saying don't own your house because you can't build equity like that. And some people are like, huh, that don't make sense. You rent somewhere they can kick you out anytime. But when you rent, you can move around, but you go buy other properties that have more income. You buy other properties that and that's how you keep money circulating. And think about it, we had our own little areas where we did that. Rent to other black people and stuff like that, and just circulate the money within. But it's a lot of stuff that we're breaking from. The old people go, get a good job. That's not what you want to do. I mean, it's dope. If you got a good job that you can work for, but make sure you got some more other incomes, Because what you gonna do once that job is gone, you gotta find other things like more resources. And that's the things you gotta learn and break. Somebody one time asked me, "What's the solution to gentrification?" My thing was, we gotta get the wealth and start buying up these properties. She responded like, "But that's not gonna stop the current dilemma." I was like, "It's already in motion. You can't really stop it, but we can plan for the future. Because eventually, we're gonna move out and we're gonna repeat the process. So we gotta start teaching the younger ones, with each other and doing better and what to do, how to finance our money, how to use it right. Because you can have more money if you know how to use it right. You can still be broke. I heard of a story of a guy who made like 85 to 90,000 a year, and he was about to ask for a raise. But he was about to move to a new spot. Even before he got the raise, they would have cost him $500 more in rent than what he was already paying even before he got his raise. This is bad money management. Because I'm sure we gave any of us four in this party 90 a year, we're gonna feel like we can do something with it. But everybody can't.
I feel like a lot of people in general manage money bad, but when it comes to communities, they can manage the money, but individually, a lot of people can't.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's so many schools like in those communities about like how to manage money and shit like that.
Military was getting big. I know when I was in the Marine Corps, they were really on you about managing your money right in some places. But yeah.
They also tell you don't buy no hookers.
Don't
buy no hookers.
I had never been told that, but I know.
Maybe it's just a Navy thing. I don't know.
I mean, we probably went overseas on a boat, so. Oh, you remind me of something like that. I gotta tell y'all after this podcast.
All right. Any last words on this subject?
Nope.
I hope what he did didn't go in vain. I think it sucks that it got to that point, but it's like you said, Ray. Sometimes you just gotta beat a nigga's ass.
Yeah.
And I think that was this situation. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you gotta go low.
Yeah.
So I hope the message
drag a bitch with you.
Yeah. I wish it wasn't this way, but you forced my hand.
All right. This is going to be the last topic of the day. So, y'all want to talk about Mac Miller and them finding them arresting a guy that sold them the drugs, or Nicki Minaj retiring from rap to start a family?
Let's talk about Nicki Minaj because I don't feel like talking about Mac Miller. Xavier knows why I don't feel like talking about Mac.
I have a feeling too.
Keep that to myself.
Who want to start?
If I'm gonna be quite honest, I think she's pussy. I think she's whack.
The bomb will come for you.
Oh man.
I think she's
Woo.
pussy and she's whack for that. Let me tell you why. Because I hate when a woman comes out and says, "I'm gonna stop my fucking career so I can have a family." Why do you have to stop your career? Why can't you put it on pause or keep going even while you're pregnant?
Hell, Beyonce did it
Whitney
twice.
Houston did it. Diana Ross did it. Pat
Like,
LaBelle did it. Like, I can't even count how many people fucking did it. TLC did it.
Alicia Keys did it.
Like, why are you retiring? I think she's retiring because she knows her time is coming. Lil Kim had a 10-year span. Nicki Minaj has a 10-year span. That 10-year span is going to be up next year. I don't know why, but a lot of rap artists have a 10-year span, and that's it. Okay? No one who's a rapper really lasts long. And when I say they last, I'm not talking like, oh, they might be on a little feature later, or, you know, when they come on stage, people praising them. No, I'm talking about being on cover of magazines, people wanting to work with them left and right, them being on commercials. You know what I mean? Like, her time is up. Her time is up, and that's a fact. And for her to say she's retiring to start a family, I'm like, are you serious? If you was a man, you wouldn't be retiring. Why do you have to?
Shit, look at
Why do you have
Future.
to retire? Okay, why you have to retire? She's pussy. I don't care what no one says. She's whack for that. I think there's another reason. I know it ain't. Oh, I'm starting a family.
I think it's the husband.
I wish it was.
I think it was the husband because I'm pretty sure like he's the like that nigga like Ike Turner on the low without the abuse, but that nigga just like controller and all that other shit.
I know
Because
she's not allowing that broke motherfucker to control her. There's no way. I
I'm
hope
pretty
not.
sure he moved different. I'm pretty sure he moved different. I'm pretty like he probably moved different from Safari or Meek Mill. Like
She's an
I feel like
idiot if she's allowing this broke jailbird come and control her life. You gotta be like Remy Ma says, are you dumb? Are you clearly you are, bitch. If you letting some jailbird nigga control your life. So I hope that is not true. Cause to be quite honest, we can't even say that will never be true. Cause shit just be happening.
Yeah, especially Nicki has always been shady, like high key shady. Like, bruh, you know this is not good, right? And then she'll just do it anyway. Like,
oh, she's the eclipse.
yeah,
Damn that.
that's the
Yes,
perfect.
inviting Joe on her radio show, and then when she wanna go off, she gonna cut their mics off. You a punk, you a pussy bitch for that. Cause I would have grabbed her fucking mic and start going off right back at her. Bitch, you not meaning me. Fuck out of here.
Xavier, you need to become famous.
I know. Let me tell you something. If I could be famous, so I could have been right there next to Lil Nas X during that barbershop special. Oh, I would have flipped that whole shit over.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't see that shit. How was it?
It's not bad. It's just that Lil Nas needs to learn how to fucking talk.
Speak. Yeah.
He speaks terribly. It seemed like they were chewing him up, and it's like it wasn't even that bad, but it's just like he just looks weak.
Yeah.
He talks like he has shit in his fucking mouth, and he's trying to like chewing tobacco. He talks like he has chewing tobacco in his mouth, and he got it all stuffed in one side, and he's sitting over there trying to talk. He looks, he talks like he's uncomfortable talking about the situation. Like, nigga, you gay or not? Okay, you gay. What's the problem in the black community about being gay? But Kevin Hart was blowing me. See, this is a whole nother conversation. We're gonna get off topic, but
No. You know, we saving that.
Because like Kevin Hart was acting dumb. So, like, I understand you're interviewing him and you're trying to get him to speak, but like, stop with the whole, well, what's going on in the black community? What do they do? Why do you feel like you can't be yourself? Okay, let's not like voice it like that. Like, we know what's going on in the black community.
Yeah, we
just
do.
say
Yeah.
Why is it that you felt like in your community? Because I understand.
Yeah.
We know, but like, what did you experience that make you not feel comfortable? Exactly, because I'm pretty sure Kevin Hart was one of them dudes. Like, I don't care how much he's changed, it's still in you. Like, I'm pretty sure when you're with your friends, you're dogging or you're talking shit. Point blank. Period. Now, would you think you're redeemed for gay people? Because you trying to make it seem like you're accepting of Lil Nas X? Bitch,
most of them niggas are only accepting in public.
Right, because I'm saying here, like, would you be accepting of a white person saying all these nigger jokes back in the day and saying, "Well, I changed now"? No, you be having an attitude. You're
That's
like,
what they did with Paula Deen. They did that with Paula Deen.
I don't trust this. I don't trust you. Like, no, you sell that stuff. Okay, well, that's how we feel too. Because as soon as you get mad, you're gonna turn around and call us a faggot. Just like as soon as they get mad, they're gonna turn around and call you a nigga. Like, same thing. But anyways, I just feel like that whole thing was just okay, and it was a little annoying. I wish it did go a different route. Oh my god!
I mean, it goes to show you, like, some people do. That's not their strength. Talking is really not their strength
at all.
And like some people, that's why, like, I feel like if you're gonna have someone talk about the gay community, I would say get someone like Billy Porter, because Billy Porter looked like
Billy Porter would rip them a new one if they even tried to throw in any little jabs.
I love Billy Porter. That's my boy.
I fucks with Billy Porter. Like, he's like on Pose. He's my favorite on that show. So I've said that many a times.
I love them in American Horror Story too. He played a really good part.
I completely forgot he was on there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the latest one, Apocalypse.
Yeah, like, Wait, what were we talking about before Lil Nas X?
Nicki Minaj retirement.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Like I said, you said she's pussy. I said, "Ooh,
she's pussy."
I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I can't top. No, I just can't top it. All I'm gonna say is, I think she always wanted to start a family, and I'm pretty sure
inside
Safari wanted to, but I don't know. Safari's just lame, and
that wasn't the time for her career. Like, I don't care what no one says. You don't have a baby in the height of your career.
Yeah, not in your prime.
Now,
that's why
Cardi B,
guys, she's not in the height of her. I don't think Cardi B's in the height of her prime yet. I think she's getting there. She still got.
I don't know. I think
she's an anomaly.
I think she's kind of there.
I think she's an anomaly.
Just because of her, how much. She succeeded so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, she succeeded so quickly, more quickly than Nicki Minaj, actually.
Yeah.
Because she's already in, like, a big movie. Like, this is no small movie. Like, she's in a movie with Jennifer Lopez and all of them. She graced all kind of magazine covers. Like,
she went to the Met Gala, and not everybody goes to the Met Gala.
Yeah, like, I feel like. Well, hopefully this isn't, her peak, because, once you reach your peak, that means slowly you're going down.
Yep.
Because I don't care what no one says. A lot of people don't agree with me on this opinion. I've never made it on Facebook, but like, Beyonce is not at her. Like, Beyonce is not at her peak anymore.
She's not.
Some people try to say it like as if I'm hating. I said, "Oh, baby, I'm far from hating." I said, but she's just not at her peak anymore. Like, we remember when she was at her peak. She was everywhere.
Yes.
Every second. All her new songs, they're not even playing on the radio.
It's cool. It's cool though. She's gradually, to me, I think she's gradually falling. She's not like dive bombing. She's just gradually falling.
She's getting to she's getting to legendary status.
Exactly.
She's gliding like Knuckles.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like when she comes out with new material, we're all there for her.
Yeah, we're all there.
But it's like,
But it's obviously a new generation now.
yeah, like I'm seeing her position is open, but no one can really fill it, and I don't care what no one says. Normani is not going to fill that.
No, she's not.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say I was just about to throw her name out because it's like I feel like I've been on Twitter lately and everybody throwing Normani name out there, and I'm like,
the only reason I'm saying
beautiful.
she's not is just because, I mean, she dances cool, but I'm like, no, and she doesn't sing that great to me.
She's not a better dancer than Sierra. I'm going to say it.
Sierra at her prime, bro. God damn.
Sierra right now will mop the floor with Normani, but yeah, she's not fucking with Sierra at the prime.
Easily mop.
And I like her. And I like her.
Yeah, like I don't like today's music. I finally really sat down and really listened to that song that Normani performed at the VMAs. Or whatever that was. What was that?
Yeah, it was
VMAs?
it was the VMAs.
Yeah. I was like, hold on now. I like this song. I put it on my Spotify and everything. I was like, I like this song.
No.
But I've always thought back to Nicki because I know we get sidetracked. I think ever since she lost her first baby, I think she been wanting a child since then. But like you said, she's at the height of her career. Like that shit could wait.
Okay,
so,
I'm late as fuck. When did she lose a baby? With Safari?
I don't know if it was Safari, but I remember I'll send you the link of the song. She talked about it.
I'm like, I feel like I remember hearing about that, but like, not really.
Okay, because it was like the song. It was off the Beanie Siegel "I Can Feel It in the Air" beat, and I know she was talking about her mom's, and then she was talking about the child she lost or something like that. Because and I don't think a lot of people remember that. So I think she's always wanted a child. So I think now she found somebody to settle down with. She finally someone gave her a ring. Like she's going to have a child. I'm pretty sure she's not going to do what Rihanna do because I know Rihanna want a child, but I know Rihanna does not like commitment at all. So she's a little iffy about that. But, what do you think, Father?
Initially, I didn't even really have an opinion on it, but Xavier kind of made a pretty good point when he was naming them names. You know what I'm saying? They all had children while they was doing their thing. As a matter of fact, during the process of them having children, they became even more successful. As a matter of fact, so
right. Yeah, they weren't there. They weren't there hiding the baby every damn second, except for Beyonce.
Yeah, first of all, that's a great way to stay relevant. Like you're not doing music or anything because you're pregnant. Then your name is not gonna die because of that. You post a few. It's even easier than back then. All you gotta do is post a picture of your belly bump on Instagram, and that's it.
Exactly, because back in the day, there was none of that social media stuff. So for them to continue to reach stardom after taking breaks, that tells you something. I'm like, Nikki, you on social media, girl. All you gotta do is sit around and post pics of you shopping for baby stuff and talk about yourself being pregnant. And people gonna be like, oh my God, look at Nikki. Oh my God, she's so cute pregnant.
Post for a few magazine covers, do a little stupid commercials. You can get your bag. Ain't nobody.
Oh,
you could do your Queen radio while you pregnant and shit. Bruh.
Oh, that pregnancy bag, that shit gonna be amazing. Because I know that shit helped Cardi. She was still doing Fashion Over pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. She performed at Coachella pregnant.
Yeah.
And that makes people say, dang, look at her. If she can do it, I can do it too. and that's when you hit him with the eye, nigga. I'm gonna get pregnant at Cardi B too. Get married secretly for a year and have a baby.
All right.
Yeah,
For when your
this is why
husband
this
killing
is
you.
why I hate Instagram models. Exactly why I hate Instagram models. Half of them think they Cardi. That's like, but half of them got a personality of a fucking brick.
Oh
Like,
my god. There's a video, I have to find it, of it's Instagram models versus runway models. And like
huh.
the runway models are eating those bitches up about why their career is not a real career.
Ooh.
And it was so good. Like some of the stuff that they were saying out their mouth, I was like, yikes. And them bitches was just sitting there looking like, well, you're speaking facts, I guess. Like it was so funny.
Yeah.
Like I wish I can find the video.
Well, you do let me know because I will watch that. Because Melissa Ford
Mm.
was on Breakfast Club,
Mm-hmm.
and like they asked her who's like this version of you, and like she couldn't name nobody, and they named Bernice Burgos, and then she was like, "We're like the same age." It's like, and I was thinking like, no one compares to Melissa Ford. Like Melissa Ford, like she knew what she was, and then she took it further than any other video vixen is, and now she like does more, and like she is a brain. So like,
Yeah. And what's sad is like, all those rumors about, oh, she does this and she does that. And it's like, she wasn't even doing none of that shit.
oh, I never believed it anyway. I saw what was the Diary of a Video
Oh yeah,
Victim?
the book. I
What was
read
it?
that book.
Documentary of that Karen Steffens? Yeah, I was like,
I read those
she's
books.
she's Melissa Ford is like the total opposite of Superhead. That's why I was like, and like there's a documentary on VH1. They was talking about video victims, and Melissa Ford was on there. And like since then, I can tell like her vibe is like very different from the other video victims. So like you had to really convince me like Melissa Ford was doing that. Other than that, I'd have been like, nah, that don't look like her character.
Well, I don't
All
know
right.
about y'all, but I'm about to get off this thing.
Yeah, I was just about to do last words. So, you want do your last words,
I
Xavier?
will, because I'm getting tired. I might fall asleep like your friend. Nicki Minaj, your pussy. Lil Nas X, you need to go to a speech class. You need to speak more eloquently when doing interviews on the radio. Um, you need to articulate better. You know what? Screw the eloquently. You need to be more articulate. Okay. And you need to pronounce things a little bit better. Lizzo, I like I like that little commercial you did. But you need to lose weight. Um, what else? Nothing really. I think I'm done.
First Black Ginger. What about you?
Mandy.
Okay. Father.
For my last words, I just want to address the K-pop stands on Twitter. Y'all motherfuckers don't run Twitter. I'm so tired of you little bitches getting on Twitter, popping off on your Twitter fingers, posting a stupid video of some twink dancing in a two-piece suit, talking about we run Twitter, we run Twitter, the locals, the locals. You don't shut your bitch ass up. Black Twitter run this motherfucker. Okay, don't get it twisted. The only reason why we ain't said shit is because we don't want to hurt your fragile ass little feelings like glass. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Because I'm tired of these little K-pop stands getting too big for their britches whenever they invade one of them little ass hashtags that ain't got nothing to do with them, and then they want to cry when we generalize them. Shut your bitch ass up.
Okay. And shit, we talked about a lot today, and I feel like this is probably one of our most spicier episodes, and I'm happy for that. Like, so other than that, I hope like I still like I love Megan Thee Stallion, but I hate her. I don't want to say fan base. I want to say here today, gone tomorrow fan base. I hate those people. Like I
Yeah.
said before, I don't want to sound like a hipster, like, but Mia Wallace did like know who she was before like most of y'all jumped on that bandwagon. So
Yep.
and I hope that when she gets a degree, I would like to see her do stuff with that degree, like show people like she's just more than a beautiful woman shaking her ass. Because like I said, as even that just tiresome for me, and I'm like, all right, what else can you do? But I know you could do other stuff. So
And Ray,
yeah,
you need to get her major right.
what is it?
Healthcare management, not marine biology. Well, you put it.
Why do you think she was a marine biologist?
And you probably read something.
You know what it is? Emma Rose wanted to be a marine biologist, and I think I kept mixing that up. But I knew she was going to college. You know what? Because she kept every time when she drives the boat, she like cleans up the beach. So I thought she was even then. That proves my point. I would like to see some self care.
I mean, if you follow her, like, I follow Megan on Instagram. Like, there's some ass shaking there, but then you see her playing with her dog, goofing around with her friends. Like the latest thing I watched earlier from one of her Instagram things, this pit bull that she bought. The damn pit bull is in that new music video. But like every time she like this video of her showing her dog and her doing like running through, what she doing throughout the day. But you gotta be following her. But I get it. If you're not following her, you want to just see what, like you said, what people really only care about, her shaking her ass. But that's even on her Instagram.
Want to know what's funny? I don't follow her on Instagram by choice.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I see more. Looking at her Instagram right now.
What are you looking at? The story?
I'm looking at it. If it's the one with the blue check on it. Her in the 2-piece. Her like giving someone water. The one I say her and the baby got cash shit. I see.
Listen.
I see Hot Girl Summer video out now, and it's her shaking her ass. The joint where she's playing with her, I think her hairdresser Jonathan, and she's shaking her ass. And this is not me like being a hater, but I'm looking at it. It's like I'm seeing it.
What are you looking at? There's a video of her damn Ford, the damn pit bull.
There's a video, yeah, but there's also a video of like her and Fabulous, and she's like giving them a sip. I see the pit bull too. That's like one video, and then it's like I'm seeing a bunch of joints where she's like, I see one with her Queen Latifah. That's cool. And then it's like another joint where she's like performing.
You skipped over her doing homework.
Yeah, I see that. That's what I'm saying. I see more pictures of her shaking her ass than the homework. That's where I'm getting at. Like, I know she do it. It's like, I see it, but what I'm saying is I would like to see that more.
Yeah.
Maybe not just like one every 10 pictures.
Okay. Right. I said also her story. But okay. Nope,
He's telling you what he's saying.
I'm looking through it right now. It's not I'm looking through it right now.
You got it.
I was like,
you got it. Finish your final thought.
You're the one that brought it up.
I was about to say, you want to buy it. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm going through it right now. Ain't that right, Champ? That's right, Champ. I'm dog sitting, by the way. Okay, I would like to thank everybody that jumped on the podcast. I'd like to thank everybody for another good episode. You know what? Let me just say podcast. I hope everybody has a fun weekend. I may do a podcast tomorrow because there's still. I feel like there's still stuff we can talk about.
No, yes, there
So,
is.
oh yeah, there's a bunch. So, with that being said, this is. I would like to thank everybody that jumped on. This is. You know what? Let me just say podcast, and I'm out. Peace.